Official in a shocking twist, Nico Williams is now negotiating with Barcelona? The football world is stunned as one of Spain's brightest young stars takes a bold step toward joining the Catalan Giants. After months of being linked elsewhere, no one expected this sudden move, and it's happening fast. Sources confirm that talks are underway, and Barça fans are buzzing with excitement over what could be one of the smartest signings of the summer. What made Nico change direction? Is this Xavi's plan or a Laporta masterstroke? With explosive speed, elite talent, and sky-high potential, Nico might just be the missing piece. Stay tuned, Barcelona may have just pulled off a major coup? It's happening again, folks. Barcelona is back in the market with real intent, and this time, the target is a name fans have been dreaming about for months. Nico Williams, the electric winger from Athletic Club, has officially entered serious transfer talks with the Catalan Giants, and this isn't just a casual inquiry. This is personal. This is player-driven. And now, with the confirmation of a high-level meeting between Deco and Nico's agent, things are heating up fast. Now, let's walk through exactly what's happening here and why this could be one of the most exciting and strategic moves Barcelona has made in years. First off, let's talk about the meeting. FC Barcelona's sporting director, Deco, recently sat down with Félix Tainta, Nico Williams' agent, right in the heart of the city. And this wasn't a random meeting initiated by Barcelona, it was Nico himself who reportedly asked for it. That small detail might seem like just another footnote in the endless world of transfer rumors, but it's actually huge. When a player directly requests a meeting with a club, it's more than just flirtation. It's intent. It's a signal to every other club chasing him Barcelona is where he wants to be. And it's not just a rumor from some random source either. Fabrizio Romano, probably the most reliable transfer journalist out there, has confirmed that Nico is clear about his desire to wear the iconic Blaugrana shirt. That's right, despite interest from European giants like Bayern Munich and Arsenal, Nico is prioritizing Barcelona. For a club that's been navigating rough financial waters for years, having a top-tier talent like Nico actually push for the move makes everything easier. But of course, it's not that simple. Let's talk money, because as always, that's the elephant in the room when it comes to Barcelona transfers. Nico currently earns a hefty salary, around 12 million euros gross per year. That's no small figure, and for a club like Barcelona that's constantly bumping up against the limits of financial fair play regulations, it could have been a deal breaker. But here's the twist: sources close to the situation now say that Nico is open to adjusting his wage demands to make this deal viable. That's another major green flag. Let's be honest, how many players in their early 20s, at the peak of their value, are willing to take less money to make a dream move happen? This isn't just a footballing decision for Nico, it's emotional. It's career-driven. And clearly, it's about more than just salary. And the emotional pitch didn't stop with his agent and Deco. There's a new man in charge of Barcelona, and he's already making his presence felt. Hansi Flick. According to reports, Flick personally reached out to Nico to pitch the club's new sporting project. That's a direct call from the head coach. Not a scout. Not a representative. Flick himself. That says a lot. Think about that for a second. Barcelona's new manager, just days into his tenure, is already on the phone selling the dream to one of Spain's most exciting young talents. That shows how high Nico is on his priority list. Flick has a vision for this team, and Nico Williams fits right into it. Now, why Nico? What makes him so perfect for this Barcelona rebuild? Well, let's take a look at the numbers and the style. Nico Williams is not just fast, he's explosive. One of the best 1v1 wingers in La Liga. His dribbling is elite. His work rate is top-notch. And more importantly, he offers something Barcelona has lacked for a while now: natural width. In a squad filled with inverted forwards and attacking midfielders pushed wide, Nico is the kind of pure winger who can stretch a defense, hug the touchline, and open up space for the likes of Lamine Yamal, Pedri, and Gundogan to operate inside. In the 2023-24 season with Athletic Club, Nico put up some stellar numbers. He contributed to double digits in assists, drew more fouls than most wide players in Spain, and showed up in the big moments. Whether it was against top-6 teams or in tight Copa del Rey matches, he delivered. And more than the stats, it's the eye test when you watch him play. You see a player who's not afraid to take on responsibility. And let's not forget, he's just 21 years old. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. A lot of fans are already asking the same question. If Nico comes in, what happens to Lamine Yamal? But here's the thing, Flick isn't trying to replace Lamine. He's trying to complement him. Yamal is predominantly a right winger who loves cutting inside. Nico plays on the left and thrives when he has the space to drive at defenders and whip in dangerous crosses. They're not stepping on each other's toes. They're actually the perfect wide pair. Imagine that, Lamine on the right, Nico on the left, and a striker like Lewandowski or maybe Vitor Roque in the middle. Suddenly, Barcelona's front three looks terrifying again. But of course, it's not just about tactics, it's about logistics. Barcelona still needs to make this deal work financially. That means selling players. That means managing the wage bill. And that means convincing Athletic Club to even negotiate. Now, here's the twist. Nico Williams reportedly has a release clause in his contract, rumored to be around 58 million euros. That means Athletic can't just flat out refuse to sell if Barcelona meets the clause. But they can make life difficult if the structure of the payment doesn't meet their standards. That's where things might get tricky. Barcelona might try to negotiate a payment plan instead of paying the full clause up front. That would require some level of cooperation from Athletic, who are never in a rush to sell their stars, especially to a league rival. But if Nico continues to push, and if Barça can present a credible financial structure, this deal could move fast. Now, while Barcelona is focused on Nico, they're also keeping an eye on alternatives. Luis Diaz from Liverpool has been mentioned as a parallel option. He's a more experienced winger, and definitely brings flair and attacking threat, but he comes with a much higher price tag and salary. Plus, Liverpool won't be easy to negotiate with, especially now that Arne Slot is taking over and planning a squad refresh of his own. Realistically, if Barcelona is serious about maintaining a sustainable wage structure and building a young, dynamic team, Nico makes more sense than Luis Diaz. And it seems Flick agrees. That's why Nico got the personal call. But don't think Bayern Munich and Arsenal are going to walk away quietly. Both clubs are actively monitoring Nico's situation. Bayern sees him as part of their wing revamp under Vincent Kompany. Arsenal sees him as an ideal addition to Mikel Arteta's high-pressing, transition-heavy setup. Both clubs can pay more. Both can offer Champions League football. But again, Nico's heart seems set on Barcelona.